I've got a quotation here about the impact of immigration on the existing population. For reasons which they could not comprehend, the indigenous population found themselves made strangers in their own country, their wives unable to obtain hospital beds in childbirth, their children unable to obtain school places, their homes and neighbourhoods changed beyond recognition. I mean, you'd agree with that, would you?
In a lot of England, that's true.
And you know where that's from, don't you?
I don't know.
Enoch Powell's Rivers of Blood speech.
Is it?
So-called Rivers of Blood.
Well, what he was warning about was that if you have a large influx of people into an area that change an area beyond recognition, there is tension. That basic principle is right.
So he saw it coming back in 1968?
No,
Enoch Powell saw it coming?
For different reasons. For different reasons, and on a completely different scale. I mean, when immigration was being discussed in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we were talking about an annual net inflow to the country of between 30 and 50,000 people a year. What we've had in the last 13 years is net 4 million extra migrants that have come to Britain. So we're dealing with something now on a scale that hitherto we couldn't have even
But it's about perceptions and realities as well, isn't it? Because Enoch Powell made that speech back in the 60s, predicted, and I've just read through it again, by 1985 that a quarter of the population would be born outside the United Kingdom. That didn't come to pass. But people think that. Do you know what the actual figures are now?
If you look at the figures in London...
No. What's the overall UK figure for people born outside the UK?
It's about 11 to 12%.
Yeah, 13%.
All right. Okay,
but what do people think it is?
Oh, people probably think it's higher. And if we look at parts of the East End of London, for example, we find wildly different figures.
Yeah.
I mean, the point is
No. But it's that perception and reality that people actually think. An Ipsos Mori poll last week, 31%. That's what people think overall is the population born outside the UK, debate, which is wrong.
The key to the immigration debate is, do our politicians have any control of it or not? And the answer is no.